Don't know how to price your products? Let's find out. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my computer. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for more content and turn the notifications on. If you're not, welcome back. So today we want to talk about how to price your products for your Shopify dropshipping store in 2019. So we're going to be talking about the rules, why the rule, finding the perfect balance, and all about perceived value of the item that you're selling. So let's get right to it. So basically, just to sum everything up, you want to follow the 3x rule, which basically means you want to price your item 3 times higher than how much you are sourcing it for. So for example, you have an item that's $5, you want to charge at least $15 for it. Or if you have an item that's relatively higher, like $15, then you want to charge it for at least $45 or above. And so this is just the general rule to follow, and you might be wondering why the 3x rule. Well, it's because you want to leave more room to work with for scaling your Facebook ads and to reach more customers and more people as well. And usually for Facebook ads, if you increase in ad spend, your margins generally will go down. So you want to make sure that you have that cushion for you to lean on in case you have bad days and you're spending more money on ad spend. So yeah, like I said here, your increasing ad spend on Facebook will generally mean your margins will go down, especially if you're trying to scale vertically, increasing the budgets of the existing ad sets, or running new CBOs that are usually quite expensive, at least $100 to be effective, especially if you're doubling the budgets and duplicating them. So the ad spends are really going to rack up. So this is why pricing is very important when it comes to making sure that your margins are still in place and playing it safe. So as I said, you can provide a cushion for you in case those bad days strike. So make sure you have the 3x rule in place and price it 3x higher or above. So it's also important to find a perfect balance of the price. So usually if you do like 2x the price, or even if it's like $1 item, you don't want to price it at $10, because what this will do is decrease the perceived value. As too cheap of an item actually makes the product and your store a bit scammy and fishy. You want to be able to have a store that's trustworthy and credible, and a price is actually a huge red flag to many people. If you're pricing, for example, even a product like an iPhone case for like $10, there might be some red flags that are raised, because generally having $10 products usually aren't enough to cut it for running a business. So a lot of customers do understand that, and so make sure you have the product not too low. But on the flip side, too expensive an item can actually make it unjustifiable to buy. So let's say you have an iPhone case, for example. If you price it at $50, $60, and people can't justify the value of the item, then it's not worth buying, and people won't buy it, and you won't get any conversions. So it's really important to find a perfect balance to see what works for you and the product, and test from there. But the general rules is you want to have 3x the price of the sourcing price. So usually what you can do is you can use your 3x rule, apply it to your product, and work your way up. You can try increasing your price in increments of $2 to $3 every few days until your conversion rate drops. So you can increase let's say your iPhone case, for example, again by $2 to $3 every like 2 to 3 days, and then see if there's a drop in conversion rate, or a huge drop in conversion rate. And if that's usually the case, then it might be because your product is too expensive and people aren't seeing the value in that price anymore. So that's when you're going to really drop that price back to the original amount that where your conversion rate was maintained, and then keep it at there. So usually this way your customers will tell you this information, whether the price is too expensive or not, or too cheap. So definitely keep an eye out for that. What you can also do alternatively is you can actually download a few apps that can help you split test the price of the items. So you can have apps like Neat A/B testing, which I'm using right now. It's currently pretty effective. Obviously, you are going to have to pay for it. I think it's like $20 or so a month, or $30. Definitely not for beginners, but if you found a winning product and you really want to kind of see the details behind it and see which price works better, you want to be able to split test the price and see it yourself. And so you can split test between different prices like $29.90 or $39.90 or like $20 vs $30 or like some minor differences and see which one works best. As usually sometimes the results that you get might not be consistent as you want it to be, especially for Facebook ads. How it's pretty inconsistent. So with that being said, at the end of the day, it's all about the perceived value of the item. Your price you're charging comes down to perceived value of the item that you're selling. So for example, I have an item here from AliExpress. It's a monocular telescope, a mini monocular outdoor hunting telescope for your phone. And it kind of hits the criteria of a winning product that is pretty unique, and you can't really find that in stores, and it has that wow factor to it. But you can see here that the price is $12. So what you might want to do is test this product on your store for, let's say $35 or $36 upwards, and then you start getting sales and you find out it's a winning product, maybe you can increase your price by $2 or $3. So $12 here, you want to be aiming for at least a $35 so you can have like a at least $20 margin to work with. So it's just different pictures. Yeah. So just a little bonus tip for you guys. So how can you actually increase the perceived value, you ask? Well, there are actually a couple of things. So first off is you have to have a clean website, of course. But second, you can also have really custom photos on your website that is kind of different from what you're seeing on AliExpress. And so what this will allow you to do is differentiate yourself from the other people selling the same product as you, from the other dropshipping websites. You can have good packaging with your own logo on it. You can contact the suppliers about that. You can have really good product descriptions, actually spending your time to craft your product descriptions that sell. I actually have a video somewhere that I made in my channel, so you can check that out if you want. You really have to have a clean product page, something that doesn't raise any red flags, not too many pop-ups or countdown timers, trust badges like that, not over the top. Really improving your shipping times and actually make that transparent on your product page or your guarantee or whatever, shipping delivery information. So yeah, ultimately what this will do is improve your customer experience. And if your customer experience improves, then your ability to increase the price and charge your premium improves as well. So ultimately it's about the customer experience, how much value they see in the item and shopping with you. And if you can provide a really premium experience, then usually you can charge higher. We're talking about even an item that costs $10, you can actually charge them $50. But of course you want to have that healthy balance between not selling too high and but also not selling too low an item to kind of sacrifice your margins and make it seem like you're a spam store. So yeah, this is all the information I have. Make sure to subscribe and let me know down in the comments if I missed any information, and hope you got some value. And if you did, please like the video and comment down below, and thanks for watching, guys.